A lot of wind. There's not a lot of wind. So I thought I'd come out here due to the lack of potential interference with the sound to come out here at night and do kind of a, I don't know, half hour or so live stream. I don't know. See the sand. Rotate device. You know what? I really hate the fact that these phones have molded our eyes. These phones have molded our eyes. I don't want to start talking until maybe somebody gets in here. I'll say something, you know, I want to save all my my gusto for anybody who might wander in here. We got a dune here, see? You can see the dune. Turtles aren't out. The turtles aren't out, so it's not a hazard to use the lights. Use a light. I don't know. There's nobody out here tonight. There ain't a soul. I guess you probably can't see a thing, right? Really pretty interesting though. The sky is gorgeous. Stars, and I don't see the moon. I don't see the moon. That's a darn shame. I would have liked to have seen the moon, you know, have that little white spot in the background, you know. I don't know. I would never say hit the bell. I mean, because I just don't use that. I mean, I say thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. And, you know, thank you for your time and allowing me to speak and whatnot. I always give people my ear. I always listen, can hear them, and do my best to understand, comprehend, consider. You know, it's an important thing to do as a human being, to receive information and understand and get people's ideas, just as important as yours are. And I expect the same. And I don't know if you've ever known somebody who you can have a conversation with. You're having a talk with them, and you're talking about two different things. And it's like, I'm just talking about this, but they keep insisting that we talk about this. It's really frustrating. I've been on here 8 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes, man. That's awesome. 8 minutes. So, hey, I got somebody. I'm at the beach. It's nighttime. There's very little wind, so I thought I'd come out here. I don't know, spend a half hour or something or so and talk to people. I can't go through StreamYards with my YouTube, and I have no idea why. I think that they can't get a handle on the amount of people live streaming. I think in real time they don't have the human power to yeah, they're gone. They don't have the human power to stop that speech. So things can slip out, and I think that they want to discourage. Oh, I've heard some great live streams with people that go through StreamYard, and they say a lot of stuff that they would definitely, condemn on YouTube. But I think with me, they make it a special exception because, I don't know, had a lot of stuff over the years, community violation, and, all these words that they use to sugarcoat censorship, violent organizations, all that stuff. I don't know. Anyway, it's not that I'm going to say anything more important or interesting when somebody's on, but I mean, I don't like to talk to a void, but I know that somebody can, if I leave this live stream up, that somebody can watch it whenever. Now you can hear the ocean. Bet you can hear the ocean, right? I hope so. We're getting up close to it. I got a lot brighter setting here on this. Hey, how are you this evening? Beach at night. That's about as bright as it gets. That's the beach. Here's the water. This is where the tide has been. See how the sand is kind of dry or damp, and then it's just soaked. That's how high the tide was earlier. Footies? See footies? I don't know. Rotate device. God, you idiots. Anyway, can you see my mug? Good evening. Thank you for popping in, anonymous viewer. Life is some kind of sandwich, and we all eventually take a bite. Don't you think? Nighttime, beach, I don't know, is the wind noise bad? Go ahead and fess up if it is. I hope it's not. It's one of the reasons I chose tonight, because nothing drives me more a little bit agitated than wind noise. The sky here, I wish I had an SLR camera, and I could take a slow exposure photograph of these stars, because man, I wish you could see them. Hot dog and a shake, they are really awesome. They are really something. Yeah, the wind is a bit of a thing here, I'll tell you. Yeah, so I think that things are going to get real, as a lot of people are guessing, a lot of those that are watching and have been watching for years, watching the watchers, that things are going to get extremely heavy duty coming up soon. It's not as if things have ever not been. They're gonna, what they're doing in Australia, as many others have said, is, the run for North America. Canada and the United States. Canada's already capitulating. They're already bending over and taking it up the pooter. I just always think that when these people, when they say, oh, what's the problem? What's the hassle? That really, when they say, what have you got to lose? I'm like, you have a lot to lose. You have a lot to lose, and what's really left that's valuable, I don't think the concept of how valuable it is has been made quite apparent enough for people. You know, it's kind of, let me get closer to the water. I'm talking too much. Can you hear? Can someone chime in and say whether or not you can hear the water? I don't know. This is the brightest flashlight I got. Now, if a wave came and took me right now, and by the way, all my cigarette butts are going in my bag. I'm not gonna leave them on the beach. I don't do that. You know. I can see the Big Dipper. I don't know what other constellations are up there. But it's pretty amazing to think you can freeze, I mean solid. I think in in space, I think you can freeze solid, I think it's like 28 seconds or something like that. Like you're completely frozen solid. You go into space without anything on. Like if you go into space just with no clothes, well then, you know, I can do a horror movie. Oh, yeah. Someone's coming. There's a big light. Just looks like I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. It's pretty nice. Ah, they're turned around. It might be the beach patrol. The beach patrol. What are you doing out here, sir, at night? What are you doing? Are you drinking? No, no, sir. This is tea. Yeah, it's tea. What's that shirt? Some local. Yeah, they're pretty good. Constant Throw, there's a band. They're on my channel. I put up a couple of their, one or two of their shows that I filmed. Yeah, they play original punk. They play a couple covers, I think. But punk rock. Right now I see only one ship out there that I can see. I don't know if I can get it in the frame. Is it just too far away? It's like 5 miles. You can't see it, I don't think. You can't see it. Anyway, there's one ship out there. It's obviously a cruise ship. So go ahead and enjoy the sound of the ocean. Now, of all things, I don't have any rubber boots. I'm just wearing, let's see, wearing these. They work great in a friggin' kitchen. Keep my feet warm. I mean, keep my feet dry. Anyway, that's Cocoa Beach. I mean, I don't think I did a very good job on the photography. Maybe some other time I can do better. But if, fuck it. So anyway, is that too bright? Here we go, that's better. Here we are. Anybody want to talk? Say anything? You're free to talk about recipes, fine dining. What's the best deal you can get on an upper or lower receiver? I don't know. Do you like poker? Do you video games? I don't know. I'm not really, my mind is not really working very good today. Very tired. Yeah. There's not much going on. Tuesday night in Cocoa Beach, Florida. What are you going to do? You're going to go to a bar, get drunk, go home, fall down, cry in a puddle of your own urine? No. Nope. I'm not going to do that. I think I did that once in the 80s. I had a bottle of Absolute. Big bottle. I don't remember very much else, but yeah. Didn't make it to the bathroom. Too bad. Okay, here you go. I don't know if you chime in and tell me that you can see the ocean water. Just give me a nod or put a 1. Just put a 1 if you can see the ocean water when it comes up. Just type in 1 and hit enter. Or if you're on a phone, just hit 1. I don't need to tell you how to do that. that water coming up to my feet, you guys can get to see that I'm actually really at the beach. I bet you don't believe me. Now I'm going to do the Paranoid Prepper. Has anybody seen those videos I've made? I've gotten some good comments on them. There's 6 episodes. They're like 50 seconds and a minute long. It's about this, well, it's just, regular guy, kind of, a little bit eccentric and weird, and, he started doing prepping videos, and then he doesn't want people to know the stuff he has, so he gets paranoid because, people know he's got all this stuff. I mean, mustard and stuff, like that. Salt and pepper. Got a thing going with that, and it's just stuff I made up. I'm just trying to be creative and be funny. Goodbye. Well, I'm sorry to see you go. I'm sorry you didn't say hi. I'm actually not sorry. You can do what you want. Actually, no problem. Hey, hopefully the water's going to come up and you get to see it. If you're interested, just type in 1 and say 1. If no, just type nothing. There's a big wave coming. That's the North Atlantic Ocean. I'm not in a bathtub. I'm not in a simulator. That's the real deal. Yep. A few days ago I made a video, I think it was called Tide. And I thought of this, I don't know, it was like a soliloquy or some kind of stream of consciousness thing. And I just talked about the sound of the waves and how it's kind of like the heartbeat, for lack of a better term, of gravity and the pull of the universe. It's what the water is doing in reaction to all the celestial pulling going on. And it's really fascinating because that's what I like to fall asleep to, is the sound of the ocean. And where I am, 2 blocks from the ocean, I mean, you can hear it, but it's not really very loud. But there have been nights where I could hear it with the window, the door, this porch door open, and it's very nice. It's very soothing. I really like the ocean, even though it can be very hazardous. I really love the ocean. It's a beast. It's a powerful element. Also, I bet you there's some people live streaming too at the same time. So there's people probably looking at other live streams. Sorry. Yeah, I hate that when auditors or cop watchers get the flashlight and they ruin their shot. Try to use a flashlight. The cop will use a flashlight to try to block their shot. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, there you go. The cops are here. Oh my God. No. Whoa, it stopped blinking. It's got a blinking set. There. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Folks, I'm getting arrested. Golly gee, man. Sir, that's T. What law did I break? Farting on the beach. Oh my God, that's such a bad thing to do. Anyway, what else? This is pretty boring, isn't it? I bet it is. There's foam. I don't know, I'm not very entertaining. So about my roommate, he's got a lot of stuff to sort out. And I talked with him for the first time really in about a week and a half. Otherwise, he's been muttering and talking to himself and saying the weirdest things and seeing people that aren't there and talking to people that aren't there. That's really fucking hard to understand. Pardon my French, I cussed. I'm sorry. That's really friggin' hard to understand. I do not understand it at all. But, now I'm looking for a place. He knows I'm working on moving out. And it's kind of amiable. Of course, it could change any second. But for right now, I know that my stuff is safe, and he's not gonna get into my guitar and do something weird with it. Like do something weird with it. Hey, hello. It's good to see you in the chat. I am glad that you are joining me. This is Cocoa Beach at night. You can hear the ocean. Is the wind noise bad? I'm trying to trick one of you. Yes, he's to the left. Boy. If I had more viewers, it wouldn't make any difference. I'd still be boring. North of here is Cape Canaveral, that's where they keep the... trying to think of something snappy and funny. Well, the city of Cape Canaveral doesn't have any rockets. But Kennedy Space Center has relics of rockets, imitations of rockets, and models and stuff. I have no interest, except from a purely scientific interest. I kind of am wondering about it, but I don't think that human beings should, I don't know, what the hell. I think that exploring space would be great, but I don't think that the reality, it's not going to be Star Trek, it's not going to be, I think it's going to be very rough and a lot of people are going to die. But I don't want people to die, I think that there's an awful lot out there to explore. There's other worlds that may have, it'd be an awful waste of space if it was just us. But I can't get anybody to chime in and say hello. What are you doing there on your phone? So anyway, Paranoid Prepper is there's like 6 of them. There's a playlist. Take it or leave it. It's just improvised comedy. Unprepared. Holidays are rather blues for me. Not much family. Don't have any family around here. And I don't know what Christmas will be like. Just another day. But another day to shop, buy something. No. I love communication. I really do. I think communication is very, very important. Free and open conduit of information and communication and opinion and also insight, common ground. I think that is one of the biggest tenements of a free society. Interfering with that shows a fear by the authorities that you're going to discover things. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. And really the past 18, 20 years have been extremely eye-opening for me. I knew about what I found out after the fact that Waco, what happened at the Davidian Ranch and all this, and you find out that the television lied. Oh, they lied? Oh my gosh, gee whiz! How could they do that? That young kid at Ruby Ridge, the boy that was, I don't want to dwell on it, but I think probably in a year there'll be a full swing, hey, those people, there's pockets of people that didn't do the thing. Well, we gotta surround them, cordon them off and pull them out, or, I think first door to door or phone calls. I know they do phone calls, but in Australia, these people can't go anywhere without using their phone, without saying, "Can I go here? Can I please go to the grocery store and get some milk and eggs?" Have a cow, have a farm, have your own eggs. That's a tall order for a lot of people. People don't do that as much as they used to. Like 110 years ago. Really, 120 years ago, there was no electricity. Maybe 130 years ago. And there were no signals in the air. There was no electronic signals, no vague electricity of ones and zeros bouncing around from here to there. Now, mankind has dropped a great load, and it really everywhere. But I really cherish my life, and I'm glad to be alive. I really am. I mean that. And I hope you are. I hope you're glad to be alive. And I hope you play music, or if you listen to music, you get to hear your favorite song or songs. I love music so much. It's everything. It's one of the only things in the world that matters to me. And there are some people that matter to me. A lot of people do matter to me, but I would say there's a lot of people that really mean a lot to me, and I wish them all the best. Especially you, my audience. I hope the best for you. Yep. There's the phone. Anybody need a shave? Yeah, I really enjoy a lot of people's live streams. I really do enjoy Show Me Baby a lot. He's great. I really enjoy hearing his observations. I've been watching Montagraph probably about 13, 14 years. And yeah, I have phases where I forget about him and I don't watch him, but like since this started, March of 2020, or February, yeah, he said that you won't recognize the United States, I think by May of 2020 or something. He was pretty much right about that. I leave my house and I go out into the world, and I'll be riding along on my bike, and I will see somebody in their car all by themselves wearing a thing. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Because I forget about it. It hasn't conditioned me where I wake up and the first thing I think of is to be scared. This that's happening is the perfect recipe so that people can't get to sleep. The first thing they wake up is, and they think of is, am I sick? Where's my mask? Imagine that being your first thought. That's a prison for your mind. That's the one they're attaining. I refuse to let those bars close on my consciousness. I'm going to exercise my mind and my spirit so that those bars do not encircle my spirit or my mind, and I'm going to stay the heck out of it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but at this moment, this time, but that is my full fibered intention. more sound. My silent watcher. Is that my YouTube referee? Is that my YouTube referee that watches my channel and flags stuff? I hope not. Oh, I had a video age restricted. Yeah, the last night. Make sure I don't drop the phone, because if I do that, it'll be over. Yep. Rotate your phone! Rotate your device! You're going to explode! What do you think? Is that the ocean, or is that a simulation? Yeah. No, I see I got some dish detergent, and I got a big room here, and I have some guys in the dark pushing water, and I have the sound effects going. That's in the, I have a fan for the wind, It's kind of like, how they did the moon landing, in that sound studio. I'm, of course, being... I was just joking, really. I wish you could see the stars, people. You can't see them. Hey, hello, people. Blind Straight. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, man. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, it's our Atlantic Ocean, and boy, is it active. Yeah, I hear. I read. I got you, Blind Straight. Yeah, here. Here is with an ear in it. It has an ear in it. Hair of the dog. So, how's the audio? I mean, I know there's a little bit of wind, but can you hear the ocean? You're lost in space. Okay, well, I'm sure you can hear the ocean okay. It's just, I groove on the sound of the waves. There's no other sound like it. It is all its own. It's all the forces of gravity and the reaction of this huge body of water to the celestial mechanics of the pull of gravity. And that's how water responds. And I'm fascinated by the pulse of the waves. And it's very ominous, it's soothing, it's also can be scary, Especially if I walked out there about 40 yards, I'd probably my phone would be, I'd be gone. My body, I'd probably be taken out by there's a really bad rip current. But I'm going to walk out as far as I can, okay, without drowning. I'm going to try to keep my feet dry. These boots are fairly good. I mean, they get the job done. These are just like Bates tactical boots. Okay. Can you see the waves? Wind is pretty high. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am very glad that you decided to chime in or come in here and say hello and commiserate a little bit. I wouldn't have come out here and done this if my roommate was acting the way he was a few nights ago, or last night. He's got a lot to sort out. And I don't think he's going to do anything crazy. Although it's a lot. It's you know, it's really, you know, when you share an apartment with somebody, you know, you're really taking your life in your hands. I kid you not, because you don't know what they're, you know, who they are really, unless you really know the person, went to high school or something with them, or your old friends. Turn back, turn back. Oh God, that light's bright. There's 2 cruise ships I see out there now. I don't know if you can see them. Yep, there's one. And there's the other one. Yep. You can't really see them when they're like 6 miles out. You can't see them from the shore. And I was figuring if there were any tankers or any cargo ships out there. Well, by law, they have to dump their sewage 5 or 6 miles off the coast, which is not that reassuring. Well, I'm glad that I did this, you know, irregardless of the size of my audience. It's not the size that counts, it's the content. And I'm sure I said very little that made sense. But the point is that I wanted to do it, and I did it, and I'm happy about that. I think we should all do something that we want to do. And, of course, only do as you're told if it hurts no one and you agree to it. All right, my friends, my viewers, my cohorts in making videos, if you know, you're watching this vertical video out here on the shoreline of the Atlantic Ocean on the east coast of beautiful, sunny Florida. This is DVincentW saying, wherever you go, there you are. Don't eat anything bigger than your head. And be blessed in all things. All right? Good night for now. Bye-bye.